Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. Today we're talking all about Life Path Freeze, your guys' traits, your talents, your weaknesses, your life purpose, your compatibility with other life path numbers, and some famous life path numbers as well I'm going to throw in at the end. Before we get into the video, I just want to do a really quick plug for myself, my Etsy store. I have started selling crystal jewellery similar to these bracelets, and I have chokers just like this in 3 different variations at the minute: black onyx, green onyx and snow quartz. So if you want to check out any of those, I will leave a link for that in the description. It's just Crystal Jewellery 11 on Etsy. So yeah, check that out if any of you guys are interested. So now that I've got that out of the way, Life Path Freeze. You guys are known as the natural entertainers and communicators of the Life Path number. You guys are ruled by Mercury, so it is no surprise that you have this innate gift of the gab. Sorry if my eyes are watering, I've got the sun in my eyes. You guys have this innate gift of the gab, and you love to socialize, you love to communicate, you love to express yourself. Freeze are very creative people as well. You guys will have some sort of creative talent, creative expression. If you don't have a hobby of some kind which exudes your creativity, then get one, because you will pick it up like that, I promise you. Freeze are the writers, the dancers, the public speakers, the actors, the singers. If you have any of these desires within you and you are a life path 3, a destiny number 3, any of the other numbers, if you have 3 in your chart, you will, or in your personality numbers, then you will want to get yourself into some sort of creative pursuit, I promise you. You guys love to show off your skills, show off your talents, you love to be centre stage, you love to be performers, you love to... Some can get a little bit of a rep of being attention seekers, not all, it depends on obviously everyone's personality type, but yeah, they love to just express themselves, show off, they're the life of the party. You guys are very social, friendly people, you make friends with everyone you meet, and you are very good at making other people friends with you. You make other people feel very comfortable in your presence because you are just so social. The 3 rules friendship, and we can see this in the number 3 tarot card, the 3 of Cups. It's 3 people all holding up 3 cups or 3 chalices, and it's known as a card of celebration, of rejoicing, of friendship, of teamwork, of companionship, stuff like this. This is all the type of things that 3 rules. It's very important for you guys to learn to use these natural social and communicative skills for the better, for positivity, for upliftment, for encouragement and support, and just positive vibes, spreading positive vibes with your words. Because of all this talkative nature that you guys have, it's very easy to get caught up in things like gossiping, slandering, complaining. Be very mindful of this, especially be mindful of the groups of people that you surround yourself with, because Freeze, whether you realize it or not, you really care about the opinions of others, and this can lead you into making friends with people who do a lot of this, do a lot of gossiping, do a lot of complaining, and your words have a very powerful impact on you and the others around you. So just be very mindful about what you are speaking and expressing, and who you are spending your time and energy with, what type of things they are communicating and expressing, because it's going to have a big impact on your aura and other people's around you as well. You really do impact other people with the way that you express yourself and communicate. So be mindful of stuff like this. A lot of times Freeze can suffer with extreme self-doubt and self-criticism and live in the past. It's very, very important for you guys to stay grounded and learn from things in the past, rather than just feel regret, rather than just don't spend too much time in the past. It's a place of reference, not a place of residence, is a really famous quote that goes about. Something that a life path 3 really needs to to work on. You guys can, as I said, be very big talkers. You can get to the point of being over talkative. You can share your problems with too many people. You can share too much. You can talk for the sake of talking and not like silence. Or you can be on the absolute opposite of that and be too shy and recluse and not express yourself and not put yourself out there in social situations in the way that you could do. So if you are either one of these extremes, again, it boils down to your views of, or it boils down to other people's views and opinions of you and you caring too much about that. So if you are too talkative, then you need to learn to sometimes step back and listen and hear other people and understand other people, truly hear them for what they're saying. And if you are too shy and recluse, then you need to learn to step out there and step up for yourself. Do not be afraid to debate with people about what's on your mind. A lot of times you guys can just not bring up your views and opinions over fears of other people's judgments and criticisms. So really, really do that. And if you guys have, I want to say if you have Aries energy, then this might not be as much of a problem for you, because it reminds me of a situation where I myself is an Aries, but I'm a Leper 4, but I was in a situation once where I was talking to this gentleman and he was expressing his views and opinions on something and it was the exact opposite of what I thought, and I just went, no, this blah 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 blah, and just gave my opinion out there because us Aries are not afraid to do that. And he was taken aback by it a little bit because he's used to females in particular who don't express themselves, who will just go along with what the group's saying, who will just go along with what other people are saying because they're too shy to have a different view or opinion. This is something that Life Path 3s really need to work on. Well, for some of you guys, like I said, it depends on which end of the spectrum you're on, basically, what kind of challenges you have. But this can be one of the things for Life Path 3. You guys can have a bit of a bad rep for holding things in, holding your problems in. Some people can tend to think that some people can admire you because they think you deal with things really well, but you really just suppress a lot of your issues and a lot of your problems. So, like I said, you'll communicate them to any and everyone and burden people in some senses with how much you communicate and express to them. So learn to find that healthy balance between dealing with some things on your own and learning to ask for help. So find that healthy balance between them. But 3s are very charismatic. They are the life of the party. They have no filter sometimes and just willingly express whatever's on their mind. It's like they don't think and then say, it's all just one natural movement. There's no pause between thinking something and saying something for you guys sometimes. You have a really great sense of humour, and sometimes this sense of humour pops out in inappropriate times and you make jokes about things that are not appropriate or are just not the right time for said joke, where you're trying to just uplift the mood and sometimes it cannot be very well received. My eyes are proper watering. Oh, water signs, you know how I feel, right? So yeah, you guys are really, really light-hearted, really fun, really just don't take life too seriously at all. But this can cause some of you guys to not think about the future. You guys can tend to just live life day by day and have a very much a what will be mentality. And this is good in some aspects because you're not worrying and stressing about things that you don't need to, but at the same time you're also not setting goals. You're also not being disciplined and structured in the things that you need to be in order to progress with your goals. And a lot of times Life Path 3s have very big goals for themselves that they don't express at all, because I think deep down they know that they're not actually going for them. They're not going for these goals, so why express them to other people if you're not working towards them? And like I said, it can cause you guys to become very unstructured when you're out of alignment. You can really struggle with discipline, focusing too much on the social aspect of life and lacking in your responsibilities. You can focus on, the day to day and not make big plans for yourself for the future. So really learn to focus on what you can do today to go towards your goals and move towards your goals, rather than being like, it's almost like you guys are massive procrastinators, but whereas sometimes in procrastination you have a goal that eventually you will start working on or you will start doing, even if it is very last minute. But sometimes for you guys, you just will indefinitely put it off, and it's almost extreme procrastination in a sense. So really work on being disciplined and being dedicated on certain things that are really out of your comfort zone. You guys love your comfort zone. So these are things for like out of alignment qualities and things for you guys to work on. But yeah, threes can be very lucky. My boyfriend in particular is destiny number 3 and something else is a number 3, I can't remember. He's not a life path 3, but he still has that 3 energy, and he wins on mostly like gambling stuff all the time, and he won like £1,300-1,400 not that long ago, and then he's won another 60 like literally a couple of weeks ago, and then he's won another 60 like literally 2 days ago or something. He just wins on these things quite a lot. So threes can find that they're naturally quite lucky with stuff like this. I am not endorsing going out and going gambling. Please do not take that as that. I do not want to be held responsible if you hear that and then start going on Sky Vegas and downloading and spending loads of money. I'm not saying that, but you guys can be very lucky in situations. You can be very lucky when it comes to things just working out in your favour, things just going well for you sometimes. And yeah, and because of this, you guys are very generous. You guys are very good friends. You make very good just people, and you can be very over generous with your time and with your energy. You can put a lot more time and energy into other people and their needs than you do your own. So be mindful of stuff like this. Learn to do things for yourself and not let other people's needs overshadow your own. But a life path 3, part of your life purpose is you are here to express yourself in a creative way. You are here to communicate or show something to the world. You are here to trust in yourselves and your creative abilities, your capacities and your talents. You are here to trust in the impact that you can have with the universe, with your words and with your art and with your expression, and trust that you really do have an impact with your creativity. And a challenge for you is to remain focused on what is important, what you want to achieve. Focus on your goals and your ambitions and what you want to create in your life, and be careful of getting caught up in escapism, especially if you have any 5 energy in your personality numbers. If you don't know your personality numbers, I'll leave a link for another video in the description. But especially if you have any 5 energy, that can really get caught up in escapism. But yeah, learn to trust yourself, and like I said, be part of your life purpose is trusting in yourself, your abilities, your talents. And this just goes to show how much self-doubt that you guys can carry with you. It's part of your life purpose to learn to not have self-doubt, not have disbelief in your talents and all this. So if you are a life path 3 and you have some hobby like music or dancing or whatever, and there's been like this little dream of yours to make it a career, go with it, run with it, work at it, and really do it, because chances are that's what's meant for you guys. That is what you're meant to be doing. We are all here to do a job that we love, and we are all here to make money in ways that we enjoy and what we love doing, and to express ourselves in our way. Okay, so in terms of compatibility, I would say life path 3s will get on with other 3s, 6s and 9s, because you're on that very similar energy wavelength of like the freeze and stuff like that. So, and the 6s and 9s are again very loving and forgiving, compassionate, giving people. So we'll probably get on very well with them. Probably get on well with Life Path 1s. Life Path 1s are very creative thinkers, where you guys are very creative, expressive. They're creative thinking and ideas and, you know, stuff like this. So they're creative in a different way. Life Path 2s, I want to say Life Path 2s are probably one of the better suited for a Life Path 3. And 2s are just very loving and gentle and kind souls, so they do really well with Life Path 3s. Pretty much everyone, I think, well, most of the time. But 5s as well, because 5s are just as fun loving and energetic as the 3s are. You may find some challenges with Life Path 4s, because 4s are very dedicated and hardworking, and like I said, 3s can struggle with this. Maybe with Life Path 7s, because 7s, I don't know about Life Path 7s. I think they're a bit hit and miss, to be honest. And you might struggle with Life Path 8s, because 8s, again, are very big on manifestation and attracting things into their life, and with 3s being very day by day, it's just very opposite energies for you guys. But it really does depend for everyone. You could be, you know, a Life Path 3 and be best friends with a Life Path 4, and I've just said that you guys aren't compatible. Really take it as it depends on what's your other personality numbers and your birth chart and your personality in general. So just take that as a very vague compatibility status. And in terms of relationships, a Life Path 3 will need somebody in a relationship who has a equally good sense of humour as you guys. You would probably enjoy somebody who has a bit of a dark sense of humour, who can enjoy making fun out of situations that are not necessarily funny. So somebody with a dark sense of humour, either somebody who is equally as creative, or somebody who at least appreciates your creativity and other creative arts. So you don't have to be artistic yourself to be with a Life Path 3, but you have to like the arts, you have to like the music. You know, you don't have to be a singer to have good taste in music. You don't have to be an artist to like looking at art. You know, things like this. You have to at least have an appreciation for creativity. And 3s, because of your energy to be overthinkers a little bit, you need somebody who is patient with you, who supports you and who nurtures you and reassures you. I don't want to say all the time, but who reassures you on the regular that you are loved and that you're supported. So this is where I think a Life Path 2 is probably a very good compatibility with a Life Path 3. And lastly, I have some famous Life Path numbers that I've got written down, and you'll see a common theme with some of these Life Path numbers, and that they are performers, they are actors, they are singers, you know, just as I've said. So Christina Aguilera, Alec Baldwin, David Bowie, Jackie Chan, Hillary Clinton, Bill Cosby, Cameron Diaz, Vin Diesel, Celine Dion, Snoop Dogg, Liam Neeson, Daniel Radcliffe, Joan Rivers, Winona Ryder, Steven Seagal, Kevin Spacey, John Travolta, Shania Twain, and Elijah Wood, Reese Witherspoon. The list is endless, but you see a theme there. They are singers, they are actors, they are performers. This is what you guys are. So whatever creative expression that you guys have, whatever way that you want to put yourself out there to the world, do it. Step out of your comfort zone and do it, okay? I'm pretty sure that's all I've got to say on Life Path 3s, so I'm going to leave that one there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a like and subscribe, and stay tuned for the rest of the Life Path numbers and more numerology videos that I'll have planned in the future. Okay? Bye guys. Thanks for watching.